Hey friends, it's Barbara Sue at Kowalski Mountain, and today I am going to unbox my birthday present. For my 50th birthday, Philip got me a Bosch Universal Mixer in the Deluxe package. So we're going to unbox it today and see all the goodies that came in my new mixer. Alright. So this is the Deluxe version, and it comes with the Nutrimel large slicer and shredder. So we'll be able to shred cheeses and vegetables and all kinds of things like that. And this attaches directly to the Bosch mixer. The next thing it comes with is the cake paddles. Now this mixer comes with several paddles for different purposes to mix our batters to its perfect mix. This is the bowl scraper. Cookie paddles. And it says, and the metal whip drive. I guess I'll learn what that means. Now it comes with the dough hook extender. And I've got a bunch of papers in here, you know, all the regular thank you for your purchase, the packing ticket. Oh, wonderful. This chart is actually a magnet, and this tells me exactly the best paddles to use for what I'm making. Now this notice I wanted to show you. So it says the Bosch Universal Plus Mixer change. Only the rating label has changed. The motor in the new Bosch Universal Plus Mixer has been evaluated and re-evaluated from 800 watts to 500 watts. And this is only a change in the rating procedure. Your new mixer has the same powerful Bosch motor that has been used for years. The only change that's occurred is in the rating issued by UL. And that was on our radar when we purchased this, because I'm replacing my KitchenAid. I've had a KitchenAid for over 25 years, and it's been a wonderful mixer, and I'm still going to keep my KitchenAid. It still works, and it still does a great job. But it was really starting to struggle making bread. And you could hear the motor just having to work really hard to knead the bread. And I knew it was time that I needed to replace it. So this mixer, while on the paperwork changed the 500 watts for the motor strength, it's still the same great mixer that they've been selling forever. Now I've watched a ton of videos. I've talked to some of my YouTube and blogging friends, and every single one of them said, hands down, the Bosch mixer is better for making bread than the KitchenAid. That's what ultimately helped me make a decision to request this as a gift. Now, of course, it comes with all the books that normally come with a new purchase. So now, let's get this mixer out of here. Now this might not be so easy. Alright, here she is, my new Bosch mixer. This is the Universal Plus, and I cannot wait to make something with this. Now this tells all the optional accessories that can be added to my mixer. The one we already got, we got the Deluxe. We can add a juicer, a grater. We can add different blades, it looks like, and a blender. And there's another bowl here. I'm not sure if that's a larger bowl or just stainless steel bowl. This is huge. Now some of the comparison videos that I watched regarding this mixer, this makes almost triple the amount of cookies that maybe a KitchenAid would make in the size of like a recipe. So that's why I'm really excited to use it with bread. This is the mixing bowl. Comes with a spatula. More books. This machine is so much bigger than I anticipated it would be. All right. And then here's the base. All right. So there it is. Now one of the nice things about this mixer in comparison to the KitchenAid, it does have the cover, so I do not have to spray flour or whatever I'm making all over the kitchen. That is a little bit of a weakness. I'm getting a not so little bit weakness. Look over from across the room. So then it comes also with these paddles. These are whisk paddles. I'll have to figure out how to attach those, but there's those. And then also it has this mixing paddle, which that's just the one it comes with.
Go down in the groove. Now go counterclockwise. Push, keep going, and locks. You can see the groove underneath.
Okay. All right. So here she is. Ooh, it has little suction cups on the bottom so she won't be dancing across the kitchen. So let's get this washed and let's try it out. Alright, when I was reading the directions, it said to be sure to use the metal drive. Now, I didn't know what that meant. This is what the main mixer comes with if you purchase just the Universal, but because we bought the Deluxe, because we bought the Deluxe, it does come with the metal for some of the paddles. So these do engage, you push it through. So then this goes inside. Looks like that just sits in there. There we go. Okay. The splash cover. Some Go ahead, applaud. Maybe I won't make so much of a mess. Maybe. I wouldn't bet on it. Because you know I'm right about that.
Mm-hmm.
So the very first thing I'm going to make in my Bosch mixer is some homemade brownies from the Hershey's cookbook. I need to plug it in. That's only on number 1. Wow, you can really hear the power. That was only on number 1, and I can already hear that it's a much more powerful motor. Here's the cocoa powder. See? Does not change the mess making at all.
You're always going to find a way to make a mess.
It was in the fine print.
Yeah, I think something was on top of the fine print so I could see it. The fine commitment. Even in the trial run area.
There was a cloud of cocoa powder that just went, but it was all
you put the
contained
cover on
with the lid on because I remembered to use it first time. I'm going to use some of my homemade vanilla extract. Now this has only been extracting since November, so it's not going to be super vanilla-y yet, but I don't have anything else.
I should have yelled duck.
Duck, what's that mean?
When you tossed the stuff in the sink, it made such a clatter.
I didn't make a clatter. What are you talking about? Alright. There it is. That looks beautiful. Now I am using my fresh ground flour, which I've never made brownies with this before. So this is a new recipe using the flour. So we're experimenting all over the place today. Let's get these in the oven. Well, this is kind of a perk. If you have 2 kids, you have 2 beaters that kids can share. Kind of hard to get off there. That's not good. Gotta be a better way. That one comes off easy. I can see right off the bat that getting used to the center section in the mixing bowl, that's going to be an adjustment. Alright, the brownies are in the oven, so let's go ahead and look at some of the parts that came in with the Deluxe models. This is the Universal Plus Bosch Mixer, and we bought the Deluxe version because it was on sale, and it wasn't a lot more to get a lot of the additional accessories. So this one is the cookie paddles. This is the cookie paddles. They come with the metal whip drive. And both the cookie paddles and the cake paddles say that you need to use this metal whip drive when you attach it to the mixer. Now, another thing they say on them is that you cannot use with cold butter. Now, I'm going to admit I'm not always good at putting my butter out early, so that's going to have to be something I'm going to have to really work to remember. The next thing is the cake paddles, and that's what I made the brownies with. They're more like a traditional paddle that you would get with a hand mixer. Oops. I have to clean that a little bit better. Now this is the dough hook that comes with the Universal Plus Mixer, and the Deluxe model came with the extended dough, or the dough hook extender. Now I'm not really sure. Whoops. Well, that looks like you put that on through the drive shaft. Oh, okay. So that adds a third extension that kind of scrapes the bowl as it goes around. Now the one reason, or another one of the reasons that I wanted this mixer, is this kneads dough more like it's kneaded when you do it by hand. You know, a KitchenAid just goes in a circle, and it always goes in a circle. This dough hook turns the dough in more than one direction, which is a more natural way of making dough. So there's that. And then this fits in here. Well, not with the lid on. This goes in here over the little drive shaft. And I'll show you what that looks like. So you can see how that extra dough hook has added to an additional method of kneading. So I can't wait to try that. We will be doing a video making hamburger buns very soon. Alright, what else came in the box? I also have bowl scraper. Oh. I should have read these instructions first. Oh, this is fussy. So the bowl scraper says on the back that it snaps onto your wire whisks, your batter whisk, your cookie paddles, and your cake paddles. And that would have been actually really helpful because in this mixer, when it's turning, nothing is scraping the side. Now, I'm going to have to figure out how to put this together. I will say that that is my one, I'm going to call it a negative, just that there are a lot of pieces, a lot of little nooks and crannies that need to be carefully cleaned. Like I am going to go back and clean these because I noticed that I still have a little bit of brownie in my crevices here, whatever those are called. So that is going to be a negative. Now, if you have a dishwasher, it might not matter to you, but I don't have a dishwasher. I wash everything by hand, so it is a little bit more fussy to clean. So this obviously adds to some of the fussiness, but we'll definitely try it out and see if it's worth the extra fuss. Because some things are worth the extra fuss, and I don't mind doing a little extra work. All right, and so this is another piece that came in the Deluxe model, and this is the large slicer and shredder. Now I do have a slicer and shredder that goes with my KitchenAid, so I do have one that I can use that is a smaller version of it. I'll get this box open. Wow, okay, so let's see. Don't know what that is. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so it looks like, and this is me not reading the instructions, that this snaps on here, maybe. Yep, I think that's right. Now, if you have a KitchenAid slicer, you know that the blades are round. They're a little more difficult to store, so I do really like these flat blades. There's warnings all over this to be careful, and I'm waving it around, holding it. So they do appear sharp already. So these will be much easier to clean and store, which I have to say I like that already. This is the little piece that you push it through. So this pushes through like that. And I'll have to figure out how to put this together, but this is the initial view of it. So that is actually a lot more capacity that I can do with my KitchenAid. I like it that it goes directly into the bowl and it's not falling over. So that's a really kind of cool perk. Let's see, did I go through everything that came in my box? And of course the little whipping paddles came in the box as well. This came with the original, the Plus version without the Deluxe. This is included with that. And my spatula. So I think that's all the pieces and parts that it comes with. Oh, I wanted to show you this. I thought this was kind of interesting. Homemade Matters, featuring the Bosch Universal Plus Mixer. It shows you exactly what you can do with the different attachments. So that's the dough hook. It comes with some recipes, which is always nice. And it shows you the different reasons to use the different paddles. So this is the wire whisk paddles, and it tells you exactly what you would need to use this for. It does give you a reminder that you can use that plastic whip drive. It also gives you some speed recommendations of what you'll use when using this particular paddle. And it goes through, I saw another one in here. Where is it? Wire whips. Well, then it goes to the slicer shredder. It also gives you the speed recommendations that you use for that and the different things you can make. So, oh, and now they have more attachments here. So there's a pasta attachment, meat grinder, a pastry press. Not sure what that is. A citrus juicer, a flour sifter. Interesting. I never thought of using a machine to do that. And then it also has the stainless steel bowls, which that honestly might be a nice upgrade to add the stainless steel bowls. It also comes with a CD. Now, I was actually pretty excited about the CD so that I could learn how to use this, but my computer doesn't play CDs, so... Oh, Philip says he has one, so that's good.
Go on the TV too.
Oh, you think this is a DVD?
Bet you would be.
Let's see. Well, if it's a DVD, then we can play it. But I definitely want to watch it because I want to get the most out of my new mixer. This was definitely an investment and something that was kind of a treat for my birthday. But I'm really excited about having such a powerful mixer. My initial reactions to using it just one time, I was so impressed with how powerful this motor was. I only ever moved it to 1. I never moved it past 1, and you could hear the difference in the power in the motor. Huge bowl, so I know that for Christmas we do a family cookie bake, and one of the cookies that I make are the ginger snaps, and I never can do a double batch with that because it's just too much for my mixer, but this mixer will definitely be able to handle a double batch of that recipe. It is a lot larger than the KitchenAid, which I'm going to have to find a good spot to put it on the shelf so that we can use it easily. So, and it also has some, one of the things about it is, which I thought was kind of genius of the Bosch engineers, it has these little feet, and when you add some of the other attachments like the meat grinder, you have to stand it up like this. And I really thought that was genius because they took what was a mixer and they created many more possibilities that someone can use for this mixer, and it made their appliance a lot more valuable to a user. So I thought that was kind of genius. I'm so excited about my new mixer, and I promise there'll be lots more videos in the future of all the cool things we're going to make with it, and I can't wait to show you. Well, friends, thank you so much for watching this unboxing video and seeing how excited I am about this new Bosch Universal Plus Mixer. Now, I am going to put a link in the description box if you are interested in a Bosch mixer. And of course, we thank you for watching us here at Kowalski Mountain. Now, we are almost to our goal of 1,000 subscribers. If you haven't hit that button and help us reach our goal. We're so close, and we appreciate every single person who subscribes to our channel. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.